Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and our MLB 15, the show, Road to the Show series with our first baseman, Alfred Russo. We're going to go ahead here and jump into some game action. You can see those Louisville bats are at 68 and 67 currently. Playing pretty well lately, getting their record over 500. And you can see that Alfred Russo is swinging a hot bat, 9 for 19, a 474. His overall average is a 380 with a home run and 9 RBIs. He is looking pretty solid lately, doing his job. First at bat here, 1-1 count. He's going to ground that one over to the third baseman, who is able to quickly turn the double play. So Al will be out in his first at bat. Coming up here in his next at bat with 2 outs, nobody on. He gets the 2-2 count here. The pitcher deals, and he takes that one and lines it towards the second baseman, who reaches over and makes the catch for the out. A little bit of a robbed hit there, but it's kind of at the second baseman too, so maybe not so bad. Third at bat here with an 0-1 count, 1 out. The bats are down 3-0. Al takes this one and skies it out to left field. It's pretty far and deep, but the left fielder will make the catch. Looks like at the warning track, and Al will be sent down again on the fly out. Third at bat here, 0-2 count with 2 outs, 1 on, and they're down 2 runs. Can he start something here, folks? Yes, he does. Hits one right over the jumping second baseman into the gap, almost to the wall. The runner will come all the way around from first to score. Al will get in with a stand-up double. That will be an RBI double for him here in this at bat, getting them a little bit closer as they try to claw their way back. And we will see the replay there as he is right on that one and gets good wood on it to get it right over the second baseman, who leaps but cannot get that ball and just dies before it hits the wall, but does get him around for the double. The game will end at that, and bats will drop the game 3-2, but Al does pick up 94 points for his effort there in picking up the 1 hit. And we're going to go ahead and play into the next game here and see what we can do with against the Mud Hens here, the Toledo Mud Hens. See Al's record stats there so far through this part of the season between AA and AAA. Looking pretty solid, if you ask me, doing everything he needs to do as a first baseman. The record's 500 now for the Louisville Bats, as they do drop that game and drop back down to 500. But we should be good getting into this game action. We could see Al's split stats there: 394 on the road, 333 at home. Overall, a 370 batting average. Still, that's pretty good. That's a pretty solid batting average right there, if you ask me. First at bat in this game, it's a 1-2 count with 1 out, 1 on. He will hold up on that last pitch, and it be punched out by the first baseman. Never gets away with that going around on that swing there. He just doesn't hold up in time, or they just don't give it to him. There he is in his next at bat. He's got a first pitch here, and with 1 out, and they are winning 3-2. He lifts that one to left center field, and it is no doubt about that one. It is gone, folks. That is a yard sale right there. He gets that one pretty far. It was obviously no doubt home run, solid one there. We have a little bit of a home run call here. Came from a buddy of mine at work who turned around and said we should call it, well, we let Prince Albert out of the can. And that one is gone, folks. No doubt about that. It's a home run. We will get the replay on that one. And, yep, he goes yard, and he gets a nice swing on that one and drives it deep center field, right over that 347 sign in left center field. Probably makes it about 370 feet total, right behind that minor league baseball sign as it drops in. Next at bat here, 1 for 2 with a home run in the last one. Stepping in here with 1 out. They're up 4-2. 0-1 count to him here with a runner on first. Takes that one and lifts it to left field. And that one should be a routine fly ball, and it is, and the runner will have to make his way back to first base there, as that is just a routine fly out to left field in that one. And we're going to see the replay from that third inning home run. Again, that no doubt home run where he was able to just drive that one out of the park. Looking good there. Nice power. Seems to be coming around a bit here. He's been swinging that hot bat lately. Looking pretty impressive from this standpoint. Next at bat here, top of the 8th. 1-0 count, nobody out. He takes that one and drives it into left field as a line drive, and the left fielder comes in just enough to make the catch on the run, and Al will be sent down on that one. Not much happening there. He goes 1 for 4 in this game with the home run. It was a solo shot. The bats do win it though, so that's okay. That's what we're looking for. Got to scratch out those wins. We're getting towards the end of the season. You see, he picks up the 68 points for his effort there, and they're doing okay at this point of the season, 69 and 68. But right now, we're going to do a little something here. We're going to go ahead and use some of those Stubbs points that I have, and we're going to go ahead and pick up 1,000 training points for Alfred Russo. We have got to make a move, folks. He is going to be in the minors for a long time. He's going to really have to struggle and fight his way to get into the big league club if he's going to stay as a first baseman. So we're going to drop those 1,000 points. We're going to go in and we're going to work on his fielding attributes here. We're going to try to raise them up as much as we can with these 1,000 points and give him a little bit more speed as well, because we do want to move him to a little bit of an unorthodox position. I put some serious thought into this for a long time, and I looked at it and I played around with it in my mind, and I said, we got to make this move. We got to make a move, get him out of first base, put him into a different position. We're feeling comfortable. He's still a young player at 18 years old. Making this kind of move is a tough one, but he's young, he's resilient. He can definitely make this move. He's a 71 overall right now. We're dumping a tremendous amount of points into fielding, reaction, arm strength, arm accuracy, and some speed to boost him up a little bit more and get him ready for his position change. And we're going to go ahead and hit okay on those points. You're going to see his overall go up to a 72. And we have raised his fielding tremendously in just a blink of an eye. And what we were looking at here is his best path, if he wants to stay with this club, is probably through shortstop. You can see Zach Cozart, 29 years old, a 73 overall with a C potential. There is a guy down there with an A potential and double A, but he's got a ways to go with a 41 overall. Third base is really not a spot, and neither is second base possibly, even though Brandon Phillips is a little bit older. And with Joey Votto ahead of us at first base, it's gonna be a tough uphill climb to get into that big league club. We want to get to the majors, and in the interest of entertainment here and to keep it interesting, we're not keeping him in the minors forever. We can't do that. We got to do what's right for our player, and we're going to go ahead and ask the manager to move us over to shortstop. That's right. We're going to ask for shortstop. That is a tough move from first to short. That's why we dumped all those attribute points into training points into shortstop. We've decided to let you take over at shortstop for us. We think the switch makes sense for both you and the team. So obviously the Reds think this is a good move as well. They're probably liking what they see out of this young player, and they're saying, hey, if we're going to get you to the big club, we're going to have to do something that's going to work for all of us. So you can see his overall drop down to a 70 from a 72. That's because he was never really designed to be a shortstop in the first place. So he does lose a little bit of the overall, but he's still not very far behind Zach Cozart there in the Major League team. But we're going to jump into our next game action and see what they have to say about our young player.
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alfred Russo is in that spotlight as he'll be making the very difficult transition to shortstop. Obviously a very important position, so the organization must have some trust in him, right, guys?
Well, I did so much moving around in my career, but short wasn't a place that I got a lot of chance to play. It's such a technically difficult position to play. And in fact, in my opinion, it's the second hardest position on the field right behind catcher. So he's going to have a little bit of a learning curve over there. They're going to have to be patient with him and let him make his mistakes.
Well, in order to make a big move like this, you have to think the club is willing to put up with that learning curve, hoping that in the long run, he'll become a solid shortstop. Clearly, they don't think there are any other great options at that position, so hopefully this will work out for the team.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next.
So there you have it. Even they have a lot of nice things to say about it. They're saying that the club is looking at this as a positive, and that's a good thing. I mean, it's a tough move. It's the second hardest position on the field, behind catcher, and they're putting a lot of faith and trust in Alfred Russo, probably more his bat than anything else, and giving him a chance at that spot. Here on his first at bat, though, he's got a 1-2 count against him, and again holds up on the swing, but they're going to punch him out from first base, and it just never seems to go our way. I don't know what you got to do to hold up on a swing, but whatever. There we are. We're winning 2-1 here with 1 out, second at bat, and he grounds that one to the shortstop, who quickly turns the double play, and he'll be sent down there to end the inning in that one. Not a good show right there, but nevertheless, okay at that. So, let's talk about the shortstop position for a second. He's got a lot to do to prove himself to the team there, and I guess they're going to kind of work with him on the learning curve for that. But that's okay. We're going to see more of that as we go forward. Next at bat here, 0-2 count, nobody out. He looks at strike 3 as that one was right on the inside corner. He knew it. He wasn't happy with what he did there, but that's okay. Next at bat, first pitch swinging, takes that one and drives it deep to left field, and it hits off the scoreboard, and it is gone, folks. That is another home run for Alfred Russo, and Prince Albert has been once again let out of the can. And there we go. He goes yard on that one, gets that one deep. It was kind of a line drive, hits off the scoreboard, and bounces back into the field of play. Picks up an RBI with that one, as well as there was a runner on base. So it's a 2-run home run for Alfred Russo. We'll get the replay on that one, and it's just a line drive out there. You can't hit a ball any harder, really, on a home run, and that one hits off the scoreboard and drops back in. So he goes 1 for 4 in this game as well, kind of cooling off a little bit with the bat, but the power's there. Now he's showing up with the power with that home run, that 2-run home run. And we're going to see that he will pick up the player of the game hardware for this one. We'll see his new position, shortstop. Haven't seen him do any fielding yet, but we'll get into that maybe later on. We'll see if he gets some fielding opportunities and see how he does in the field. This is a very technical position to learn, and he's going to have to work hard to show the big club that he can do it, that he can take it, and he'll be okay at that shortstop position. That's going to do it for this episode, folks. I want to thank you for stopping by. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Share this with your friends. We will see you in the next episode very soon. And thank you for stopping by. And we'll see you around the channel. Bye now.